This recording is a general overview of Management Reporter for Microsoft Dynamics ERP. During this general overview of Management Reporter, you will learn what Management Reporter is, review an example of a report built in Management Reporter. We will discuss Report Viewer and Report Designer, which are both fundamental pieces of Management Reporter, and you'll find out where to go for additional information. Management Reporter is a financial reporting and analysis solution for the Microsoft Dynamics ERP systems. It is also the Microsoft FRX replacement product. .NET, C#, and SQL Server database are used for the code base and architecture. This provides for a fast 64-bit application architected with a robust SQL Server data repository, which is well suited for scalable performance. The application consists of a report designer and a report viewer. Financial professionals will appreciate how easy it is to build reports with the designer. They will also appreciate the centralized report repository found in Report Viewer, allowing them to organize reports as well as external documents within a secure SQL database. And security is based on Windows authentication. This allows administrators to secure reports and external documents that are brought into the report repository with Windows authentication. Here you see an income statement created by Management Reporter. The design concept is very straightforward. To begin with, each report has a header section. For this report, on the right-hand side of the report header, you see page numbering. On the left-hand side of the report header, you see a company logo that has been added. And centered in the report header section is text detailing the name of the company, the name of the report, and the date range covered by this report. This header section is customizable. Graphics can be inserted on the left, right, or center. The same is true for page numbering, and the text that you see in the header center is customizable as well. Also, all the sections are available in the report footer section. There are a lot of other options available for the header and footer sections in addition to the ones that you see here. The body of the report is next, with all the important information being pulled from the General Ledger or other sources. The report builder has control over what each column represents. The columns on this page of the report represent period activity for the first 3 months of the year and a total column for the first quarter. The second page of this report begins with April and continues from there. Columns can represent period activity from the General Ledger, quarterly columns, year-to-date balances, beginning balances, or variances. These are not your only options, but you get the idea. You have a lot of options in defining your report columns. Down the left-hand side of this report, you see the row descriptions. The row definition defines what each row will represent. Just as you have flexible control over what each column represents, you have the same flexibility over each row. The rows in this report mostly pull account balances from the General Ledger, but there are also rows for section headers such as for revenue and expenses, and calculated rows such as for subtotals and gross profit percentage. Speaking of the gross profit percentage row, this is a good demonstration of your formatting control. On this row, the report builder set the numbers to display with 2 decimal places and with the percent sign. You can see other formatting options, such as here where negative numbers are displayed in red. You'll also notice that the headers for revenue and expenses are bold and shaded blue, and that the subtotal rows are bold as well. You can pick from any of the available fonts and font styles, or even create your own. Font styles can be applied across all of your Management Reporter reports for uniformity and presentation consistency. Also, let me mention that reports created in Management Reporter allow the user to drill down through the financial data all the way to the account level details as well as the transaction level details. This detail is all maintained inside the report, so the user does not have to log into the General Ledger system to get this information. It is all right here in the report, and the user just has to double click on any of the financial rows for the details. Management Reporter is comprised of 2 very important applications, Report Viewer and Report Designer. Report Viewer is a centralized repository with a report library that stores all of the generated reports, as well as other supporting files such as Excel files or Word files. Everything is stored in a secure SQL database and uses Windows authentication to determine security access. Reports and supporting files may be organized in the report library by creating folders. Here you see several folders that were created to organize balance sheet reports, cash flow statements, income statements, supporting schedules, trial balance reports, and miscellaneous reports. Report Designer is used to create and generate reports. It has a very similar user interface as Report Viewer does, with the navigation pane on the left. This window has a report definition open to the right of the navigation pane. Reports in Management Reporter are built using building blocks. These building blocks are row definitions, column definitions, and reporting tree definitions. These are easy to build and may be used in multiple reports and may be mixed and matched as needed. These building blocks are truly the simplest means of defining reports with the least amount of maintenance. We discussed row definitions and column definitions when looking at the sample report on the previous slide. Reporting tree definitions allow a quick way of generating reports for the entire company or for individual reporting units or reporting groups. For additional information on Reporter for Microsoft Dynamics ERP, please visit Microsoft.com online or contact your Microsoft Dynamics partner. Thank you for joining me today.